Good evening, everyone. My name is Lauren Saracino. I'm the Director of Performing Arts here, and I'm so thrilled to welcome you to our fall band concert. Thank you for spending your Tuesday with us. A couple of quick things for you. Please do turn your phones on silent. Photos and videos are welcome and encouraged, but do make sure your flash is off. Emergency exits are here, here, and here. Playing an instrument is one of the best workouts for a growing brain that there is. So kudos to all of these young people on great decision making, and thanks to all of you for supporting that decision and their work throughout the years to get here. We hope they've had nothing but the best, most positive music playing experience with our school system. A couple of quick thank yous. We have to thank our school committee and district leadership for supporting our work and making sure that we have the tools and resources we need to do what we do here each day. We have to thank our building leadership. The entire K-12 Performing Arts team is a part of their journey to get here as high school players. We also have the fantastic and relatively new addition to our team, Mr. Jonah Ledoux, running our lights and sound, making sure we look and sound amazing tonight. Yes, let's hear it for Mr. Ledoux. And of course, I have to give huge props to Mr. Steve Scott, who is such a gem. I tell him all the time. We are so deeply appreciative for all of his work, and without further ado, I'd like to welcome him and our concert band.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wellesley High School Concert Band. Our first piece will be Epic Adventure by Tyler S. Grant. Thank you very much. That was Epic Adventure, written in 2015, fairly recently, by Tyler S. Grant. Moving on to our second piece, which is called Dark Matter by Nathan Daughtry. Dark matter is a mysterious and invisible substance that makes up 85% of the universe's mass, but it doesn't interact with light or electromagnetic forces. The title of this piece is a play on words between its scientific definition and the overall tonal character of the piece of music. This is Dark Matter. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our next piece takes us into the mountains, to the North Face, by composer J. Bo Cook, who is a modern composer who does a really excellent job of writing beautiful music and challenging music for every sort of grade level of wind band. This one is a programmatic piece which paints a musical picture of a great mountain peak displaying its many moods, from serene to tumultuous to heralding grandeur. This is the North Face.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. Our next piece brings us into outer space. This piece of music, Astronomica, by Michael Story, is meant to depict the earliest recorded writings on astrology. And it's an original composition that begins appropriately with a haunting, beautiful introduction, and then transitions into a more forceful feeling of exploration and discovery. This one is called Astronomica. How about it for Jeremy Silver on baritone saxophone? And so we'll finish things off with a concert band with a traditional Spanish march that's labeled or marked at the beginning to play Con Fuego. This is Aztec Fire. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. How about it one more time for your Wellesley High School concert band? It has been an absolute pleasure to work with these guys. We are in such a early part of the year. It's a young school year still, and here we are on stage after multiple pep band performances and now our first performance with the concert band on stage here this year. I want to particularly congratulate and welcome our freshmen to the program, and one more time congratulate this really hard-working group. How about it one last time? And with a quick change, the Wellesley High School Wind Ensemble will be on stage in just a moment. Thanks for sticking around. And won't you welcome to the stage the Wellesley High School Wind Ensemble. Our first piece, Consensus, was written in 1996 by Belgian composer Jan van der Roost as a concert overture for Wind Band Festival. This is Consensus. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and doing the job of an entire French horn section all by himself, Parker Lee on French horn back there. Very cool. Our next piece, Kinesis, was written in 2004 by Michael Sweeney. Drawing its title from the Greek word for motion, this dramatic work explores various forms of movement within a wind band composition. This is Kinesis. was a nice fit for it, and I thought they did a really nice job of it. How about it one more time for the women? So now we get to kind of change gears a bit and move back quite a number of years. And so here we are doing the finale from Symphony No. 1 by Ludwig van Beethoven. And this gives us a chance to play some Beethoven. Of course, he was not composing for this ensemble, but I've always felt it important that students would get a chance to play music from some of the greats, even if they're in wind ensemble. Beethoven began to sketch a symphony in C major in 1795, and he was still struggling with it during a concert tour to Prague and Berlin during the following year. For a few years, the piano sonata became the vehicle for his most advanced ideas, and in 1799, the year he composed one of his real watershed works, the Pathetique Sonata, Beethoven decisively returned to the idea of writing a symphony. The C major symphony he finished early in 1800 is the first of 8 he would compose in 13 years. Here's the finale from Symphony No. 1 in C, Beethoven. Chris Lynn on clarinet. Some other acknowledgement should be going to some work we did. One of the national standards in music education includes not only performing on instruments, but also composition and arranging. And so one surprise you might have is why would there be composition and arranging be going on when we're performing a piece by one of the greats, by Beethoven? But being that Beethoven originally wrote for, of course, an orchestra, we already are working with an arrangement here. He certainly was not writing for saxophones. And so an arrangement was already happening, and his original composition only included for percussion timpani, and that's it. All of the percussion that you just heard was composed by our percussionists. I had nothing to do with it, and I just simply gave them the task that it should be, tastefully composed with the idea that this is Beethoven, and not like the first piece that we did, Consensus, not something modern. And I thought they did an exceptional job. How about it for our percussionists? We had initially done that in rehearsal with the idea of it being an exercise, and they had done such a good job. I just kept saying to them, if you keep on making such tasteful decisions, we're just going to leave it all in, and that's exactly what we did. So bravo, guys, nice job. Before we perform our last piece, I'm going to quickly thank, special thanks to our new theater technician, Jonah Ledoux, running things back there. Thank you, Jonah. I'd like to thank our K-12 director, Lauren Saracino, who always does such a wonderful job supporting us and making everything happen. Thank you so much. Thank you to Addison Madden, who made those wonderful programs. And if you look at the back of them, make sure that you're checking out all of the wonderful concerts that are coming up throughout our concert season. Of course, we've got a musical coming up. We've got choral concerts, orchestra concert Thursday night. So please continue to keep on joining us. I want to thank Pops. I want to thank Dylan Johnson and Tanya DuPont and our many Pops parents, and all of you for being our band parents. We know that you're lugging big instruments around and choosing which vehicle you're buying because you got to fit a baritone saxophone or a tuba inside of it, so thank you. Thanks for driving drum sets around and getting them to parades and all the things you do being a band parent. So how about a round of applause for you? When I was doing my bachelor's in Albany, New York, I got to see a world premiere of this piece of music by a great composer named Michael Doherty with the Albany Symphony Orchestra, and he was premiering one of the movements of what became the Superman Symphony. He wrote a symphony called the Superman Symphony. And if I remember, this is foggy, it's been a couple of years, but I seem to remember it being the Red Cape Tango, that's one of the movements of that symphony. Go looking around for that on Spotify and see if you can find it. And so I've always been interested in this really great composer, and when I saw that he had written something for Wind Band, I jumped at the chance for us to get to perform it. And he wrote this one specifically because the ensemble he was writing for had some really kicking bassoon players. And so you gotta pick this piece if you have some really kicking bassoon players. And boy, do we, in the Sivapala family, sitting back there. How about it for the Sivapala family? This one's called Alligator Alley. and gentlemen, how about it one more time for the Wellesley High School Wind Ensemble. And how about it one more time for the Wellesley High School Concert Band.
First we want to thank Mr. Ledoux again for all the lighting and the sound and the hard work he's put into this performing arts program. He's doing great so far this year, and we can't wait for the rest of the year with him. So, Mr. Ledoux, this is for you.
And we'd also like to thank Mr. Scott for all the hard work he's done for the Wind Ensemble and the concert band and all the other bands. He's really supported us a lot in becoming better musicians, and even for those of us who have been here for a while, he's still finding ways to push ourselves to be better, improve our skills, and inspire those around us. So, thank you, Mr. Scott.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please check the back of that program. You see lots of wonderful things that are happening in the performing arts. It's a great time of year to get out and just enjoy a concert with the family. So bring lots of friends, bring lots of relatives and grandma, grandpa, and uncles. Get them on out here and see what wonderful things your students are doing. Have a great night and see you next time. Thanks so much.